We are now going to work with Live Paint. Live Paint lets you paint vector graphics intuitively by automatically detecting and correcting gaps that might otherwise affect the application of fills and strokes. Paths divide the drawing surface into areas that can be colored, whether the area is bounded by a single path or by segments of multiple paths. Painting objects with Live Paint is like coloring in a coloring book or using watercolors to paint a sketch. The underlying shapes are not edited. To start, you'll make a change to the snowboard artwork and then turn it into a Live Paint group so you can edit the colors using the Live Paint bucket tool. So let's go down here and choose 2, Snowboard Live Paint from the Artboard navigation menu. With the selection tool selected, we're going to work on the snowboard on the left. And then turn it into a Live Paint group. We're going to try and match the snowboard on the right. Is what we're trying to do. All right. Click one of click one of the 2 dark blue diamonds in the snowboard on the left. One of the 2. And then hold down the Shift key and click the other one so they're both selected. We're going to go over here and select the Rotate tool in the toolbar. And if you're on a Mac, you're going to hold down the Option button. If you're on a Windows, you'll hold down the Alt button. And we're going to click the bottom point of the selected shapes in the middle. We're going to change the angle to 180. And then we're going to click Copy. Look at there. Select the Selection tool and drag across all of the snowboard artwork on the left to select it. Choose Object, Live Paint, and then Make. The whole snowboard is now a Live Paint object. You can now see the points on the bounding box have changed. One of them is circled in the figure. With objects converted to a Live Paint group, you can paint them with the Live Paint bucket tool using several methods, which is what we'll do next. Click the Edit tool at the bottom of the toolbar. Scroll in the menu that appears and drag the Live Paint bucket tool into the toolbar on the left to add it to the list of tools. Make sure it's in the selected toolbar. So, Live Paint bucket tool. Where in the world would that be? Down here in Paint, I guess, right here. Paint. Look at there. So I'm going to drag it over here till I get a green plus, and you see that it's now in there. Alright, now select that tool, and we are now going to, I'm going to close that. So select your Live Paint bucket tool. Open the Swatches panel. Go to Window, Swatches. You don't have to have the Swatches panel open when working with the Paint Bucket tool. You can just select a color from the Fill color in the Properties panel. But it helps to have the Swatches panel open so you can understand how color selection works with the tool. Select the light green aqua color in one of the Swatches groups. Light green. That one right there. Move the pointer into an empty area of the artboard to see the 3 swatches. You see that you got those right there. The 3 colors above the pointer represent the selected color, which is the middle, the light green color, the color before it in the color group, the pink, red. So you see all of those around it. Click to apply the color right here. Look at there. Changed it to that green. You can select another color to paint with from the swatches panel, or you can work faster and switch to another color using the arrows keys. Press the right arrow once and that selects the orange swatch. Press it once more and that goes to the lighter orange color. And then we're going to apply that down here. Let's click to apply also right there. And right here. I think I messed up. I did mess up. This one down here, I'm going to press the arrow till it gets back to that aqua color, because we're trying to make ours on the left look like this one on the right. So we've applied this green like this green, we've applied this yellow like this yellow, this in the middle, this here, this here, this here, this here, this here. Alright, so choose select, deselect, file, save. So when you make a live paint group, each path remains editable. When you move or adjust a path, the colors that were previously applied don't just stay where they were as they do in natural media paintings or with image editing software. Instead, the colors are automatically reapplied to the new regions that are formed by the intersecting paths. Next, you'll edit the path in the same live paint group. Select the selection tool, double-click the snowboard on the left, and that puts it in isolation mode. Select the direct selection tool. Move the pointer over the path between the dark pink and the light green and click it. When the pointer changes like mine, where you've got the two little circle things, we're going to drag that path down and let it snap. Press the escape key and that'll get you out of isolation mode. Select, deselect. You see how ours looks the same as that one now. Choose View, Fit Artboard and Window. So now, if you've done everything correctly, these are going to match. This matches. Everything matches. Now it's a little bit different shade, looks like, but what I'm going to grade is that all of these things have been changed that we just changed. All right. So click File and then Save if you haven't already, and that completes Lesson 8. Congratulations.